Gotta be honest, I'm not sure how I felt about this one. Hey folks, another week of Ahsoka has come and gone. Sorry for the lateness of this video. I was incredibly busy over the last couple days, and although I was able to watch it on Wednesday, I haven't been able to record the video until today. Yeah, as for this episode, I feel like it had a lot of the makings of a terrific episode, but, well, let's get into it. So most of this episode focuses on Ahsoka reuniting with Ezra and Sabine while Thrawn attempts to take them out, or at least test them, I guess. I will say I really like how they focused on the tactical part of Thrawn's character. I thought it was pretty perfect. Lars Mikkelsen, of course, played the part well, as always, and it served as a great introduction to the character for those who aren't familiar with him. However, what is kind of disappointing is that it didn't really show how dangerous Thrawn could be. While I'm not saying that I wanted any of the little turtle people to die, the fact that no one got hurt except the stormtroopers isn't going to convince anyone who doesn't know the character that he's actually a threat. It feels at this point like people are just being told he's a threat. I mean, that may be something they're saving for the last episode. If it is, and it probably is, maybe I'm just overthinking it, I don't know. It just feels like if they want the more casual fans to be excited for Filoni's movie, assuming this will lead up to that, as everyone assumes, we need to see Thrawn as an actual threat. Not just a bunch of characters saying he's a threat. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like although there was a lot of fighting and action in this episode, it felt like there was something missing. And thinking about it afterwards, I think it was partly the lack of stakes. I knew none of the main characters were going to go. And as soon as the turtle people, I'm sorry, I can't remember what they're called. There is an official name for them. But as soon as they locked themselves up in their transports, I knew none of them were going to be killed. But I don't know, thinking about it, I guess it's fine when you realize Thrawn didn't actually need to kill them, he was just trying to distract them. Maybe that makes it clever, and maybe in some way that does show how dangerous he can be? Huh, did I just have a revelation during this review? I don't know, the thing about Thrawn is not so much that he kills everyone, but that he tries to manipulate every situation to his advantage, and usually does a good job of it. Which makes him one of the more intriguing villains in Star Wars, and I'm glad he's coming into live action and being such a big part of it. Speaking of intriguing, though, I'm still really intrigued by Balin's skull, and I do find it interesting that while Thrawn was using the attack as a distraction for himself, I think Balin's scroll is using Thrawn as a distraction so he can go off and do whatever he's gonna do, which he did kind of do. Although I felt like the separation between him and Shin was kind of underplayed. There could have been a little more emotion in that. As far as the other characters go, though, I'm not sure how I felt about Ezra not taking up the lightsaber. Even without that, though, I just kind of, I know he got to use the Force a little bit. I just wanted to see him do more. We've got him back, but he hasn't really done much besides punch and Force push a few stormtroopers. I don't know, it still feels anticlimactic. We build up to this huge thing of Ezra coming back, and then he doesn't really do anything. I don't know. I can't judge it, though, until, the next episode, or to see where it's going in general. I'll see where it goes. Maybe in the next episode, or in his role in the movie, it'll be so good that it'll make sense. I don't know, we'll see. I just think, overall, I think maybe I expected this episode to advance the story or the characters more than just getting them together, it being the second to the last one. Ezra still doesn't know what really happened, so do we have to deal with that in the last episode with everything else? I feel like there's a lot to tie up here, and this episode spent a lot of time not doing a whole lot. It felt like just kind of fighting for the sake of having fighting. I don't know. It wasn't a bad episode. I still enjoyed it. I'm still really enjoying this series. I just feel like maybe this is the weakest one so far. But let me know what you guys think. Perhaps it'll all lead to one big cliffhanger, and then it'll be a really good episode, really clever episode. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. I'm sorry if I'm a little, my voice is a little off. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather in the moment. I think I may have caught a cold or something. Another reason this video has been late. But I just wanted to get it out, let you guys know my thoughts, and ask you what you thought. So, yeah, see you next week. Goodbye.